Listen up, something big is happening. Right now, as you read this, a monster is gathering its strength. It's not right on our doorstep. You can't see it from the shore. This enemy is clever. It's hiding far out in the ocean, a beast named Tropical Storm Darnus. But distance means nothing to nature. This storm is a giant, and it's pulling strings from hundreds of miles away. It's supercharging our weather. It's turning our familiar rainy season, our life-giving monsoon, into something unpredictable and dangerous. We have to be ready. We have to be smart. This isn't just another rainy day. This is a survival situation, and it's heading straight for Thailand. The sky might look calm for now. You might see patches of blue. Don't let it fool you. This is the calm before the storm. Danas is like a massive engine roaring far out at sea. Its power is reaching out, grabbing hold of the monsoon winds that sweep over Thailand every year. It's feeding them, making them stronger, wetter and wilder than ever before. This isn't a direct hit, it's a secret attack, a flanking maneuver by Mother Nature. The rain that is coming won't be normal rain. It will be heavy, relentless and unforgiving. It will test our homes, our cities and our spirit. We must understand the threat to face it. Think of the fishermen out at sea, men like Somchai, who has sailed these waters his whole life. He knows the waves like the back of his hand, but the waves that are coming are different. They are not the usual monsoon swell. They are monsters created by a distant storm. Waves that can swallow a small boat whole. They are unpredictable, powerful and deadly. Down in the cities, a different battle is about to begin. Families are preparing for a flood that can turn their streets into rivers overnight. This is a fight for survival on all fronts, from the coast to the mountains. This is why I'm writing this, because knowledge is your best tool for survival. You need to know your enemy. You need to understand how a storm you can't even see can change everything. The danger is real, it's coming. But we are not helpless. We can prepare, we can act, we can work together. The next few days will be critical. Your actions, your preparations, and your awareness will make all the difference. This is not a time for fear. It is a time for focus. It is a time for survival. Let's get ready for the fight. So how can a storm so far away cause so much trouble here in Thailand? It's a great question. Survival is about understanding your environment. Think of it like this. Imagine a huge fan spinning in one corner of a room. That's Tropical Storm Darnus. Now imagine a smaller, gentler breeze flowing through the window. That's our normal monsoon. When the big fan turns on, it doesn't blow directly on you. Instead, it sucks all the air in the room towards it. This makes the gentle breeze from the window suddenly rush in much faster and stronger to fill the space. It's a simple concept, but it has powerful consequences for us. That is exactly what Danus is doing to our weather. It's a massive low-pressure system, a giant atmospheric vacuum cleaner. It is pulling in the warm, moist air from all around it, including the air over the Andaman Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. This is the very air that makes up our southwest monsoon. Instead of flowing gently across the country, this monsoon air is now being dragged or supercharged towards Danas. As it gets pulled, it moves faster and carries much more water, so the storm itself isn't hitting us. But its influence is turning our weather system into a powerful water cannon aimed right at us. This process is called monsoon enhancement. It's a known phenomenon, but this time the scale is massive. The amount of moisture being pulled from the sea is staggering. When this super moist air hits the land and the mountains of Thailand, it has nowhere to go but up. As it rises, it cools, and all that moisture is released. This isn't a sprinkle or a shower, this is a deluge. It means we can expect rainfall totals that are double or even triple the norm for this time of year. It's the perfect recipe for flash floods and landslides, especially in areas that are already saturated from previous rains. Understanding this science is your first line of defense. It's not magic, it's physics. And knowing it helps you appreciate the seriousness of the warnings. When you hear that a distant storm is affecting our weather, you now know why. You know that the danger isn't just from the storm itself, but from the powerful chain reaction it has started. This knowledge transforms you from a potential victim into a prepared survivor. You know that the threat is not just wind, but water, tons and tons of water, and you know it's time to take action. Let's bring this down to the ground. This isn't just about weather maps and science, it's about people like you and me. Out on the coast of Ranong, a fisherman named Anand is securing his boat. He's not going out. He saw the forecast. He felt the change in the air. The sea is angry, he says, his eyes squinting at the horizon. It's not the usual monsoon anger. This is different. The waves have no rhythm. They crash with a force I haven't seen in years. He's moving his family to his brother's house, higher up on the hill. He knows the sea, and he knows that when it's like this, you don't take chances. You respect its power. In the heart of Bangkok, life in the busy city is about to change. For a street food vendor named Mali, the worry is different. Her small stall is her livelihood. It's on a low-lying street that always floods during heavy rain. Usually the water is up to my ankles. I can handle that, she explains, packing away her equipment. But the news says this will be much worse. Ankle-deep water can become waist-deep in an hour. I can lose everything. She isn't just worried about her stall, she's worried about her elderly mother who lives on the ground floor of their small shop house. Her survival plan is simple. Move everything valuable upstairs and be ready to help her mother if the water rises fast. Then you go to the mountains in the north, near Chiang Mai. Here the danger isn't the rising sea or the flooded city streets, it's the land itself. In a small Karen village perched on a steep hillside, the village elder, Prasad, is watching the sky. He points to a crack in the soil near his home. The ground is already full of water, he says softly, like a sponge. One more heavy rain, a long, hard rain, and the sponge can hold no more. The earth will let go. The villagers are preparing to move to the village school, a solid building on flatter ground if the rain doesn't stop. They know the sound of a landslide, a low rumble that grows into a roar. It's a sound they pray they don't hear. These are the real stories. These are the real stakes. It's Anand's boat, Mali's livelihood, and Prasert's entire village. They are all on the front line of this weather battle. They are not panicking, they are preparing. They are using their experience, their local knowledge, and the official warnings to make smart decisions. Their stories are a lesson for all of us. The threat is different depending on where you are, but the need for awareness and action is the same for everyone. Their survival depends on it, and so does ours. All right, let's get specific. Where is this supercharged monsoon going to hit the hardest? Knowing the danger zones is crucial for survival. You need to know if you are in the path of the storm's fury. We can break Thailand down into several high-risk regions. The authorities have issued warnings and we need to listen. This isn't about scaring people, it's about giving you the information you need to stay safe. Let's look at the map of this battleground. Every region has its own unique dangers to watch out for, so pay close attention to the area where you live. First, the west coast along the Andaman Sea. This is ground zero for the initial impact. Provinces like Ranong, Phang Nga and Phuket will face the full force of the supercharged monsoon winds. This means incredibly rough seas, with waves reaching 4 to 5 meters high. All small boats must stay ashore. But the danger isn't just at sea. The heavy rainfall will batter the coastal mountains, leading to a very high risk of flash floods and landslides. Water will rush down the hillsides and into the towns below with incredible speed and force. If you live in a low-lying area or near a hill in this region, you are in a primary danger zone. Next, the Central Plains, including Bangkok and surrounding provinces. The danger here is urban flooding. The sheer volume of rain expected will overwhelm the drainage systems. Rivers like the Chao Phraya will swell. Low-lying areas in Bangkok, which are already prone to flooding, could see deep and long-lasting inundation. This isn't just an inconvenience, it means contaminated water, power outages, and transportation chaos. For millions of people, daily life will come to a standstill. The key here is the speed at which the water can rise. A flooded street can quickly become a dangerous, fast-flowing river. Finally, we have the north and northeast regions. In the mountainous north around Chiang Mai and Mae Hong Son, the primary threat is landslides. The land is already soaked. The coming deluge will act as a trigger, potentially causing entire hillsides to collapse. Villages built on or near steep slopes are at extreme risk. In the northeast, or Isan, the vast flat landscape will face widespread flooding. Rivers like the Chi and the Mun will likely overflow their banks, turning huge areas of farmland into lakes. This threatens crops, livestock, and the homes of millions. Each region has its own battle to fight, but the enemy is the same: too much water, too fast. Preparation is everything. It's the line between being a victim and being a survivor. You can't stop the rain, but you can prepare for its impact. It's time to create your survival blueprint. This is a simple, clear plan that everyone in your family should know. Don't wait until the water is at your door. The time to act is now. First, get your emergency kit ready. This is your survival go bag. It should contain drinking water, non-perishable food for at least 3 days, a first aid kit, a flashlight with extra batteries, a power bank for your phone, and any essential medications. Keep important documents in a waterproof bag. This kit is your lifeline if you need to evacuate quickly. Second, secure your home. If you live in a flood-prone area, move your valuable possessions, electronics, and furniture to a higher floor. If you're on the ground floor, lift things onto tables or shelves. Unplug all electrical appliances. This simple act can prevent electrocution and save your property. Check the drains and gutters around your house. Clear them of any leaves or debris so the water has a place to go. Put sandbags in front of doorways if you have them. These small actions can make a huge difference in keeping the water out. It's about creating a fortress against the flood. Third, stay informed. Your phone is your most important survival tool right now. Keep it charged. Follow the official updates from the Thai Meteorological Department and the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation. Trust these official sources, not rumors on social media. Listen to the local news. They will give you specific information about your area, including evacuation orders. Knowing when to move and where to go is critical. Don't be caught off guard. Awareness is your shield. Turn on emergency alerts on your phone if you have them. Finally, and this is a rule I live by, never underestimate the power of nature. Never ever walk, swim or drive through floodwaters. It only takes a few inches of fast-moving water to knock you off your feet. A car can be swept away in less than a foot of water. The water is often dirty, hiding debris, open manholes or dangerous animals. It can also be electrically charged from downed power lines. The risk is just too high. If you are safe, stay put. If you are told to evacuate, do it immediately. Your survival depends on making smart, not brave, decisions. In any survival situation, you are never truly alone. Your greatest asset is the people around you. Your family, your friends, your neighbors. This is the time to remember that we are a community. A single person can be overwhelmed, but a community working together is a powerful force. This is not just about your own survival, it's about our collective survival. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. We need to be that pack right now. We need to look out for one another because together we are stronger than any storm. Start with your immediate neighbors, check on them. Do you have an elderly person living next door, a family with young children, someone who is unwell or lives alone? Knock on their door. Ask if they're okay. Ask if they need help preparing. Maybe they can't move their furniture alone. Maybe they don't have a smartphone to get the latest weather updates. Share your information. Share your supplies if you can spare them. A simple act of kindness of checking in can save a life. It builds a network of safety and trust that is more effective than any sandbag wall. Think about how you can help on a larger scale. Local community centers or temples often become temporary shelters during a crisis. They will need volunteers. They will need donations of food, water, and blankets. If you are in a safe area and have the ability to help, find out what is needed. Your time and energy can be a lifeline for families who have lost everything. Sharing official information is also a form of help. If you see an official warning, share it with your family and friends. Make sure everyone you know is aware of the danger and knows how to prepare. Remember, courage is contagious. When people see you helping others, it inspires them to do the same. This creates a chain reaction of positivity and action that can overcome fear and chaos. We are all in this together. The fisherman on the coast, the shopkeeper in the city, the farmer in the mountains. We are all facing the same storm. Our resilience comes from our unity. Let's prove that our community spirit is more powerful than the wind and the rain. Let's show the world how we face a crisis, with courage, with compassion, and together. This is a serious situation. The coming days will be tough. They will test our preparedness, our homes, and our spirit. But I want to end this with a message of hope. I have seen human beings face the worst that nature can throw at them all over the world. And I have learned one thing: the human spirit is the most resilient force on this planet. We can bend, but we will not break. We have the knowledge to prepare. We have the technology to stay informed. And most importantly, we have each other. This is our greatest strength. The rain will fall hard. The rivers may rise, but the sun will shine again. It always does. Our job right now is to get through the storm safely, to make the smart decisions that will protect ourselves and our families, to help our neighbors and strengthen our communities. Every action you take, from preparing an emergency bag to sharing this information, is a victory. It's a step towards safety. It's a declaration that we will not be passive victims. We are active survivors. We will face this challenge head on. So let's make a promise to each other. We will stay calm, we will stay informed, we will stay safe, and we will help each other. Share what you have learned from this. Talk to your family, prepare your home, check on your neighbors, be the person who helps, be the person who shares, be the person who gives others hope. Our shared courage will be our light through this storm. We are a strong nation. We are a resilient people. We have faced challenges before and we have always overcome them. Stay tuned for more updates. We will keep you informed as the situation develops. But for now, your mission is clear. Prepare, act, unite. We will get through this together. Thank you for reading, like, share, and spread the word. Your share could save a life. Stay strong, stay safe. We will endure.